Hi everyone, it's Molly. So I'm back today with a video on my top 5 tips for how to sell your things faster on Poshmark, Depop, Vinted, wherever you sell. I think that a lot of these are very universal tips, but I have it in my notes on my phone, so if I look down, that is why. Okay, so my first tip is to refresh your items. So to go more into that is changing the price of your item. Even, you know, like on Poshmark, you can lower it by 10%. And they will send out an email, no matter if it's closet clear out or not. They'll send an email to the likers, and sometimes they'll just give you a shipping discount without it coming out of your profit. They'll just do it. Usually if it's over $10, they'll do one. Sharing your stuff and also changing photos. So I've seen a difference in doing all these things. One time I lowered this Anthropology top. It was a 1 September Nala top. It was so cute. And I had it at like, I think $45, and I kept lowering the price little by little, and I eventually sold it for $31. So that I thought was a pretty good profit. I bought it at Salvation Army. It was like kind of my trial on reselling, and the person really liked it, so that was good. And I think sharing is really good. So there's different ways you can share on different apps. Sometimes it's by actually refreshing your entire item. So by editing the item, you can just like change something in the title or the description or the price or whatever you want to do, and it will like update the item and put it at the top of like the search list. That is something you do for Depop. I think that works on Vinted. And then just sharing your own closet on Poshmark really helps increase your sales. My second tip is to hold flash sales. So everyone has, you know, their own feelings about this. Sometimes people don't like to do sales. They just want the straight price that they're asking for, which is understandable. But you know, I think it's great to hold sales because you know, every so often the right person will come along and they might buy a huge bundle from you, or you know, like they will pick up one item for asking price even. So yeah, and I think holding flash sales is really fun. And I know in Poshmark you can have like little sale signs like make me an offer or bundle your likes, and I have a few of those in my closet. Like on Depop you can do like, oh, I'm having a sale. You can use like any picture, it doesn't matter, and usually just like press it at $1 or something, and nobody can usually buy it then. But yeah, so also holding flash sales could mean doing offers to likers. You could do it on all of your items that have likes. You could do it on just some that have like a lot of likes on it, and you know you'll probably sell it if you send out an offer. You could, you know, maybe do like, oh, I'm gonna do free shipping on all of this, on all of my offer to likers. That's a helpful tip. I made all my sales yesterday doing offers to likers, which is nice, and I woke up to a sale from doing that to actually the same person that bought something last night. So I sent out 2 of her packages today. I also hand out coupons to buyers. So I've done this. I would just like print off my own little business cards just to like have something in there that they can just kind of see that like I have an Instagram and a YouTube channel. You can, you know, decide to do that if you want to. I know a lot of people that have business cards say that, oh, use this code to get 5% off your next purchase. I think that's always a good thing. I've always gotten thank yous for doing that because you never know when they'll come back. It could get you a repeat buyer, which is something that I think is good to strive for. My third tip is to upload new things often. And there is oh good. It's supposed to rain, so it's getting darker actually. So I just got home in time. Motorcyclist. Hey, Deuce. Hey. So upload new things often. I think it goes for any selling site. I know that like with Poshmark, people have been saying like if they get to like 600 listings that like all of a sudden they have like no sales, like absolute crickets. And I'm not sure. I don't really believe in an algorithm. I think if you just kind of like work hard on yourself, you know, list as many things as you want. I think always more is better though, if that makes sense. Like it should. I don't know. Sometimes I'm like, wait, does that sound right? I don't have like that many listings in my Poshmark closet, but for me, like I think it's good, and I keep improving. Like I'm gonna list a bunch of things after this video. I know on Vinted when I first started, they said, oh, more is better. Like keep uploading more stuff and you'll get noticed a lot more than you already are now. So that's always, I think, something that can help you increase sales. And if you have like a specific style, which I was going into that like further in depth, especially if someone likes your style. Like me, I kind of have like, my mom calls me a new age hippie. I don't know, a lot of people call me like kind of 70s-esque, and I totally agree with that because I love like the late 60s, early like 70s and stuff. I also really like the 90s, but I'm a little biased with the 90s because I was born in the 90s, but you know, I kind of have a little bit of that style in my Poshmark closet. I'm definitely like gearing towards that because I was getting rid of like older things from my own closet, and now that I thrift stuff, I kind of thrift things that I know like somebody else would like, but I also think is cute too. So yeah, if someone likes your style, they might be more likely to bundle. So I think that's always good to have more things in your closet. Then my fourth tip is to be friendly to other people. So this means just like commenting and liking, sharing, and following. So this can happen on any on most sites usually. Just, you know, or send them a friendly message or something to say, hey, I really like your closet, just wanted to let you know, keep up the good work. I mean, just be really genuine about it, and they might reciprocate it back. Sometimes some people won't. It's okay. I mean, I just think it's good to be genuinely like kind, especially to other resellers. I know that like a bunch of resellers have been following me on Instagram, which is really cool, and my Instagram's not even dedicated to that. It's just my public, private, I don't know, it's just like my life Instagram. So it's kind of cool that like we all kind of support each other. I know I bought from a lot of those people that resell. I've been buying from their closets to help support them in their business, and I hope that eventually someday it'll happen to me too. I'm sure it's already been happening and I just don't know it yet. So that is another thing, and it can also bring back like older buyers too. Also, like on Meet the Posher and stuff like that, I have my own like Meet the Seller on my Depop shop, and it just kind of shows people that like you're a real person. You're not out to get people. Like you know, don't just want their money. Like you just, you know, you're a genuine person selling stuff and having a good time doing it. I think that's always a good thing to spread some good vibes. I don't even know, sometimes I don't make sense. It's fine. It's getting really dark. Wow. My final tip, which I didn't even write down, is I guess to repeat those things all the time. And just really share your stuff, edit your items. How else should you increase sales? I'm trying to think on the top of my head. If you have any ideas that I didn't share, you can comment those down below and I'd love to hear them. But let me think of something else. I guess just
Eventually.
Maybe I'll take it to Google. I'll be right back. Okay, so sorry if the lighting changed. Like a storm just brewed in, like right now, it rolled on in. But I wanted to get my last and final tip out there, which is number 5, and it is to use keywords. So use keywords in your listing description and in your title. This is great for, I hear this all the time and now I can't remember the acronym, but it's for pretty much, can I think of it? It's okay, fail the recall. But it is to kind of help with Google searches. So it will help bring up your listing first, either in images or on Pinterest or on just regular Google searches. So it helps with like the engine search, and you will probably get noticed more if you use words like the color. So like let's say, it's good to find the description. So an idea is, I got this Madewell shirt and I was like, what is this shirt called? Like, I've never bought Madewell before. And it was the Madewell Rehearsal Henley shirt in gray, and it had like a rib detail, 3/4 length sleeve, size small. You can, depending on how much room you have for the title, you can use all of that, or you can just use some of it, and then in the description, you know, use all those keywords. I know on Depop you can use hashtags, on Vinted you can use hashtags. Just use up those keywords to your advantage. Use all the sizes. If it's a plus size item, say plus size, 2X, 3X, 5X, whatever. If you're selling Torrid, you know, all that stuff. And I love to sell Torrid. I sell Torrid on my shop, so if you like Torrid, just go into my shop, self-promo. Keywords are really great. So I hope that these tips helped you guys, and especially if you are a new reseller. Again, keep with me on my journey. I'll be making videos about Poshmark on other platforms throughout this summer and stuff, so I can become a full-time reseller when I move to a university next fall. So thank you guys again so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe, comment, and like this video. Bye.